Hello, John Boggs, founder of Maximum Sales Power, a division of the Life Mastery Institute, and it's great being with you. I want to talk a little bit about a very magical power that you possess. When we're growing up as little kids, we are very early on taught to find our ears and our eyes and our nose, and these are very important things for us to discover because they show us what our five senses are. We're taught to use those five senses: our sight, our hearing, our taste, our touch, our smell, and how important those are to our survival. In the world that we live in today, almost nobody can tell you what their six mental faculties are. And it's really the discovering of how to make the maximum use of these six mental faculties that separates highly successful people from average people. Today I want to talk to you about one of your six mental faculties. In the book Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill says, the imagination is literally the workshop wherein are fashioned all the plans created by man. The impulse, the desire is given shape, form, and action through the aid of the imaginative faculty of the mind. The mental faculty I want to talk to you about today is your imagination. How you utilize your imagination, how you make the best use of your imagination. So let's talk about your mental faculty that we call imagination. And there are forces at work through imagination that will either enhance or create success for you, or literally can sabotage the results that you want to get. The first is the creative force of your imagination. Now, think about this for a minute. Everything that you think is real, the car you drive, the house that you live in, this shirt, for an example, all started as a thought in someone's mind. It was an imaginative thought. They imagined the house that you're living in and then started drawing pictures. The car that you're driving, someone had to think up that automobile before it became a real thing. Your success is no different. How are you using the creative force of your imagination? Some people say they don't have a good imagination. Well, I challenge that, because all you have to have is a circumstance where someone you love doesn't come home on time, and your imagination starts to run wild with what might be wrong. We all have a perfect imagination. The issue is that most people use their imagination to terrorize themselves rather than using that creative force to create success in their lives. The second way that you can use your imagination is as a problem-solving force. Your imagination is a secret weapon against any challenge that you're facing. This is commonly thought of as thinking outside the box. So when you're facing an issue, when you have a challenge that's going on, what I love to do is to use my imagination to think outside the box, to be able to say, what have I not thought of? What creative way, what can I do to create the result that I would love, and open up my imagination in that moment? If you're in the sales field, you're sitting on a table, you've got an objection that you're facing. How can you use your imagination to help create a path or a method that will allow you to absolutely eliminate that objection and reignite interest in your client? The third way is as a dreaming force. You know, when we're kids, we dream a lot, we imagine a lot, we play house a lot. And along the way in school, we are told, quit daydreaming, focus, get to work. And while we want to be focused and we want to work and we want success, it's very important not to lose that dreaming opportunity that we have. And to ask ourselves, what would you truly love? If you could dream up any life that you would love to be living, what would it look like? And to hold that as a vision and a goal for ourselves. So whether it be a creative force, a problem-solving force, or a dreaming force, I encourage you to use your imagination. You know, this year Disneyland celebrates 60 years that it's been around. And Walt Disney was quoted as saying, "Disneyland will never be done as long as there is imagination in the world." So is there imagination in your life? And how can you better use your imagination? Think about what is possible for you with the use of your imagination. Notice what you're noticing. Pay attention to how you use your imagination. I hope you found this video helpful. Make use of your imagination and watch for future videos where I will cover the other 5 mental faculties and give you some tips on how you can maximize those mental faculties. Go ahead and click subscribe if you like this video so that you'll get those updated mental faculty videos, as well as share this with your friends and family. And until next time, I hope that you make great use of your imagination. Take care.